Hello, guys. Hello. Very well. A very good evening to you guys. Hello. So, a very well, a very good more evening to you guys. So here we are at the beginning of this new academic session. We all know that we need something to go on, something to, you know, just to go ahead in life and so on. So, I think this time education should be such a thing that it always should be made free. For example, if you go to any open site or open source knowledge base, you can generally go and generally see or watch something which is very beneficial for you. So that's why the main reason is that I'm just doing this stream just to see or gauge how many people are just interested in watching live streams. So basically, this is just an introductory session in which we will discuss the just to see whether people are interested in watching coding live session or not. So in this scenario, we will just only see how much or people gauge the things as we go on further. So I think this is it. This is what we wanted to tell you right now. So our plan is definitely to do something means to do something which is very beneficial for you all, and we believe in open source knowledge. So knowledge is such a thing that it should be always open source, be it for uh, so this is it. Always the thing is that if you don't see or don't watch how to do something, that will be very important. Our team, we have already assembled a team, so people have started to join the session. In this session we just want to discuss the pros and cons. Well, you have already seen in my channel that we have started to, you know, say something about Java or any programming languages. I think in the future we will go for other types of things that we generally purchase or generally go for, uh, you know, some premium memberships. Suppose, for example, when you go to Udemy or any types of other code websites, I don't want to say it or I just don't want to pronounce their names, but when you go generally to a site to buy some courses, what you look for it? You generally look that I just want to learn this basic thing and I have to see what things are there in the course. You just get to see some preview of your video of your course, like someone is speaking or someone, you think you have seen some web development courses. Okay, suppose you have seen some HTML course. So in that HTML course you are watching just basics or the beginning of HTML, means how to do some header tag or how to do some paragraph tag. These things you have not learned yet. We will teach it in our later videos, but still I'm just telling the things that these are in the course schedule. Now when you go in a premium membership or premium course, yeah, Amitrajit Das, yeah, given a shout out, yeah, yeah, shout out Didilam. So this type of things. So when you go for HTML training, basically you always look for something which is always there. The thing which you want to learn should be there. I have seen many courses which they don't give it. Suppose if you are learning Python or if you are learning any programming language, suppose you want to learn Java, the main problem is that in a premium video, in a premium course content, you don't get to see some basic things like using a BlueJ IDE or using a simple IDE which just gives you the simple results of your code. Suppose if you want to add two numbers, or if you want to build a system, or you want to build a simple calculator, or you want to just build these stuffs, you don't get those things accordingly. The main problem is that they don't offer you to the point courses. The value for money isn't there in every courses. The problem is that. So in this situation we have tried, we are planning, generally we are planning in the future to do something that will help you guys achieve something higher. Well, I always believe in open source platforms, means I have started, well, I am in my first year of engineering and I have not yet achieved so much, but still I want to say that whatever I have achieved or whatever I want to do, I just want to share it with you guys. So that's the main thing I want to do, so we can grow together. That's our main motive. When you go to some websites to access free courses, there you see the main thing is missing. Means if you want to learn Java, the main problems or the main things which will guide to a better future is not there, or is it absent? It is absent. But in our videos we will try to make such videos which will help you. Suppose if you want to do some problems with a very advanced outlook, suppose you want to do a weather forecasting model using Java or any other programming languages, well, it sounds very funny, or it sounds very advanced, or it sounds very gimmick, but still it's possible. Weather forecasting or weather forecasting models can be created using Java. It's very complex thing. But when you want to build a complex thing, you need to learn your basics very clearly. You don't want to waste your time buying such courses which don't offer you some, the some basic tips about doing a work, but you're just getting things which are just useless. Suppose how to set up Eclipse IDE. Now I don't know what's the main motive of doing such things or not. Eclipse IDE is generally used by professionals or generally used by intermediate people who have the basic knowledge or have the basic idea of doing Java programs. But if you don't have the basic thing and you at first only install the Eclipse and then start working, the main problem will be that you will not learn the things which are just done in the background. You will not get a clear concept about classes and objects. There in the Eclipse IDE, the main problem is that when you declare a main, means a main method, You just see automatically the main method is declared by the program itself. So the main problem is that you don't get to notice the main problem, the main outlook of your basic thing. So to clear this confusion, we should always use such a basic IDE which always meets our demands. When we are trying to solve some basic problems, we will do, or we will go for basic IDEs. And when we will go to some complex methods, then we will go to complex methods. I think in today's world, the need for Java programming has changed somewhat with the advent of Python, with the advent of Perl, with the advent of R, with the advent of Ruby, and many other programming languages. The scenario has completely changed. In today's world, when you go for different streams like machine learning or data sciences or any types of other programming languages, you just want to work with such a language that is very easy to learn or communicate. For data scientists, when you go for machine learning, when you go for data science or machine learning, that's generally called, data science is such a topic that it can be pursued by a PhD scholar as well and a beginner as well. Now, when a PhD scholar is doing his own job in a different part of a world, perhaps he or she doesn't want to learn coding from beginning as he is from a different background. Suppose he is a scientist or he is a data scientist. Now data scientists don't they don't need to code like us or the computer science engineers out there in the market. Like they code for their life. They don't, the scholars or the PhD scholars, they don't need to code for their life. They just want to learn the basic things, for basic things how to code, and they are just trying to use the methods for how to code that thing and put it in such a way that they can do their jobs just by running or compiling those codes. So basically, they are driving the car, and we engineers are building the car with the engines attached to it. So that makes this job a very, a very niche market. The main method, the main uh, technique, you can say, of machine learning. So these things are like that. In Java or any other programming languages, if you don't know the basics properly, then it will be very difficult for you to grasp something higher at a very higher market. When you go for web development, if you don't first learn how to manipulate a paragraph tag or how to manage a header tag, then how you will manage to do a Django setup? That's impossible. That's never possible if you don't have a basic knowledge. So it's very important to grasp the beginnings. Things things are very useless when you go for professional studies. If even if you are going for any BTech professional studies, or if you are in any part of your life in your academic career, be it for you are studying in class 12 or be it for you are going for class 10 boards, Java programming or any other programming basic things are very important. So I did this stream just to see that people respond to my stream or not. Well, this, I know that timings don't match, but I will share the link later in any of my media, in my Facebook accounts, in my Instagram accounts, any types of accounts. I will generally share this link to see the live video. That is why I will just keep this stream short and tight, just to say that please learn the basics well. If you learn the basics well, then only you can excel. Otherwise, there's no way that you can be lost in the sea of engineers and sea of scientists around in the earth. It's very difficult. It's very difficult to stand out in the market just with a very good advanced level of knowledge, but with a very weak basic things. It's very, very difficult, guys. So I will request everyone to just learn the basic procedures. Well, it I know that it's very difficult. It's very difficult to keep focus. Means studying for Java and just learning the variables, just the loops, just the things. I know that it's very difficult, but in this today's world, the competitive world is very, very urging. It's very, very difficult for you guys to make a market for yourselves. To make a market for yourselves, you must be expert at your work. If you don't want to be, or if you don't, you know if you can't be an expert at your work, then it's very impossible. It's just like swimming in an ocean with no support, life support. You will get drowned easily. But if you go in the ocean, at least with a raft on, you can still set your raft to a particular course or a direction and just sail for 2 or 3 days. Automatically, a ship will come and save you from there. That's your main survival. So, what I wanted to say, if people don't understand, but if people understand my speech, this short lecture or speech, as you say, they can understand the depth of this thing. So that's it. That's it for today. uh, I think in this situation, I am also stuck with my college exams. Generally, we have all two exams to clear, so very difficult for me to now to make some videos or tutorials out there. So very sorry for that. Our team is also very busy. We have a small team, uh, small yet friend, cheerful team, you can say. People can easily see us performing in the outer stage. So let's see what happens. I don't know, or I don't understand why people keep ignoring the things, but this is very essential for it. Yes, Shayan Gupta. Yeah, 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 yeah. I am Balo Balo. So these things are there. Definitely some videos will be coming in future. Yeah, hi bro. So definitely these things will be coming. I don't think so that people generally take this very seriously. Live streaming is such a thing that people always prefer to watch games and all that. But I thought today that doing an introductory session with my subscribers, or doing an introductory session with my friends out there, how it will pan out, or how it will be, just wanted to test that. So I think people are responding. Yeah, this time, you know it's 21:07 p.m. It's very difficult for the at this time people to follow the stream. It's very boring, I know that, but still I just wanted to say that, yeah, these things, if you want to learn, if you want to learn or master any programming language, you should start from beginning or basics. We have already decided to do some tutorials on Java, but in the future we have thought of doing some web development tutorials as well. Our future project can be of making a playlist in which we will devote the entire Python programming, means entire Python programming, uh, we will just cover up to machine learning part, means just the beginning of the machine learning part, from beginning of Python to the beginning of machine learning. Up to this part, this whole chunk will be completed in one playlist, and I think we can compile those videos in one playlist. So in the future we will do that after completing this series. And after Java, I think we will go for web development, as it is the basic and the most easiest part, I think, yet out there. Just we will cover the front end part, means HTML, CSS3, HTML5 as well, CSS3, and everything. JavaScript, we will go for it in future if we can go. Are, of course, I am a very small kid, bro. I am also a very small boy with just no knowledge or no experience. I have also to learn things many. I have to also learn or plan some things in beforehand. So শিখে করতে হবে আর কি, এই হচ্ছে ব্যাপার। জানি ভিডিওটা একটু লম্বা হয়ে গেল, লাইভ স্ট্রিমটা একটু লম্বা হয়ে গেল, বাট করতে হবে, ঠিক আছে। অনেকগুলো প্ল্যানিং আছে, ভাবছি আস্তে আস্তে আহ, করব জিনিসগুলো ঠিকঠাক। হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, গুলি দিই, আমি জানি গুলি দিই, কিন্তু সেই গুলগুলো যদি কাজে লাগে কারুর, আমি সেটাই চাই, সেটাই যেন হয়। সে যদি কাজে লাগিয়ে যদি কোনো কাজে লাগায় সেই গুলগুলোকে, তাহলে সে যদি কাজে দেয়, সেটাই হচ্ছে ব্যাপার। কাজে লাগলে ভালো, না কাজে লাগলেও ভালো, ঠিক আছে, কোনো ব্যাপার না। আমার তো কাজে লাগছে, অ্যাজ আ এক্সপিরিয়েন্স আমারও ইয়ে হয়ে যাবে পরের বার কি করে কি করবো না করবো, এই হচ্ছে ব্যাপার, আর কিছু না। সো দ্যাটস দ্য থিং। সো এই হচ্ছে ব্যাপার। নাও টুডে I wanted to watch how people give attention, but I think uh, let's do something, means something interesting we should do. Up to variables we have covered in BlueJ or Java. Now I think we can discuss something about loops, or rather for loops and while loops. But before that, I want to end this live stream and do a practical video of loops and for loops. So keep it up and keep watching our channel. For more live streams, we will be covering up some essential parts of the Java playlist, which we have already launched. And those, after completing the whole playlist of Java programming, then only we will go for some other things like those Python and all. So yeah, আস্তে আস্তে করতে হবে। ভাবছি একটা দুটো আলাদা প্লেলিস্ট করব। ফার্স্টে জাভার প্লেলিস্টটা যেটা চলছে অলরেডি, সেইটা তো থাকবেই, তার সাথে সাথে আরেকটা প্লেলিস্ট বানাবো যেখানে পাইথনটা চলবে। মানে দুটো প্রোগ্রামিং ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজের সাইড বাই সাইড চলবে, তাতে কিছু প্রবলেম হবে না, তাতে হেল্প হবে। কি হেল্প হবে সেটা হচ্ছে, আমি এইদিকে পাইথনের বেসিক্সটা নিয়ে বসলাম। ওকে, সাপোজ if you are starting my another playlist, my second playlist that is of Python, if you start with the Python programming language, just from the beginning, if you start, and when you switch to the Java programming language, you will see a very similar type of things are happening there. Just the syntax and just the coding syntax is different, but otherwise the basics of any programming language is same. Whether you study Perl, the programming language used for data analysis and machine learning, the Perl, whether you study Ruby, whether you study uh, many programming languages are there, whether you study uh, any type of programming languages, Python, Ruby, C++, C sharp, etc., these type of programming languages, always there is some basic different basic similarities between them. and those basic similarities are the building blocks of any programming language. So this is very important for you guys to have learned. So let's end this stream, it's going long, 25 minutes. So if you like this stream, দ্য ম্যান্ডেটরি পার্ট, দ্য ম্যান্ডেটরি প্রমোশন পার্ট, এটা প্রমোশনটা করতেই হবে বস, কিছু করার নেই। আমার খুব খারাপ লাগে এই এই প্রমোশনটা, খুব খারাপ লাগে বসে বসে সাবস্ক্রাইবারের জন্য চাও বা ইয়ের যাও, যাই হোক। কিন্তু ব্যাপারটা হচ্ছে করতে হবে, কারণ ইফ ইউ ওয়ান্ট টু গ্রো ইউর ইউটিউব চ্যানেল দেন ইউ মাস্ট লার্ন হাউ টু প্রমোট। সো প্রমোশনাল ভাবছি করব, শুট করব, সেগুলো আলাদা লাইভ স্ট্রিমিং হবে, টু জাস্ট টু প্রমোট মাই চ্যানেল অ্যান্ড দ্যাটস থিং। সো সাবস্ক্রাইবার্স একটুখানি বাড়াও, তোমাদেরকে বলবো। অ্যান্ড মাই প্লেলিস্ট তোমরা একটুখানি শেয়ার করো তোমাদের ফ্রেন্ডসদের যারা শিখতে চায় ফ্রম বেসিক। অ্যান্ড আমিও একজন নুব, মানে একজন নিউবি বলতে গেলে। সো a newbie should always be associated with some newbies at his stage so that he or she can be associated with you in your work. আমি আমার কাজটা যখন করছি বা আমি আমার যখন বিগিনিংসটা বা বেসিক্সটা যখন আমি স্টার্ট করছি, আরেকজন যে শিখছে বেসিক্স থেকে বা বিগিনিংস থেকে, সেই যদি আমার থেকে হেল্প পেতে পারে তাহলে আমি তার সাথে অ্যাসোসিয়েট করে নেব, অ্যান্ড হি অর শি উইল গেট হেল্প ফ্রম মি অ্যাজ ওয়েল অ্যাজ আই ক্যান টেক হেল্প ফ্রম হিম অর হার রিগার্ডিং আ পার্টিকুলার টপিক। কারণ আমি বিলিভ করি সবাই কিছু না কিছু জানে কোনো না কোনো ফিল্ডে। সো definitely we can use those vast knowledge pool as well. So thanks for watching, please hit those like button, and likes are important, your subscriptions are important rather than my hard work. Thank you, stay safe.